So, 30 years ago today, Ronald Reagan enacted what is known as the National Day of Prayer. If you have ever read the Constitution, you would not be shocked to learn that that would seem unconstitutional at face value. Now, it's been held every single year since then because every president we have has been a Christian and has, Obama, of course, included like Muslim leaders in the Day of Prayer. Well, Trump, he only included Christians, and other than mentioning a rabbi at one point being in attendance. However, he gave a speech in the Rose Garden that should terrify everybody who cares about freedom of speech and freedom of religion.
And we're taking action. We are taking action. We condemn all crimes against people of faith. And today we are launching another historic action to promote religious freedom. I will soon be signing an executive order to create a faith initiative at the White House.
Wow. A faith-based initiative at the White House. We already know that the White House has a spiritual advisor. They have meetings with spiritual advisors in the White House, like with Kellyanne Conway. I think Sean Spicer participated in them. Mike Pence, of course, circled those on his calendar. And, alright, I just wanted to hedge that really quick.
Thank you very much. The Faith Initiative will help design new policies that recognize the vital role of faith in our families, our communities, and our great country. This office will also help ensure that faith-based organizations have equal access to government funding and the equal right to exercise their deeply held beliefs.
So essentially what he is saying is, if Kim Davis were working now, he would make it a priority to make sure people like her are able to deny care, deny services, or deny, you name it, to people that they just disagree with because of their deeply held religious beliefs. Now, a way that a lot of people, especially like politicians who craft this legislation, try to get around it is by saying, well, no, it's sincerely held beliefs. It doesn't necessarily have to be religious. Well, then that opens the door to everything. Because, well, I'm an atheist, and I'm not expecting a shout-out on the National Day of Prayer, of course, especially from Donald Trump. I believe Obama did in one speech mention non-believers, which was the first time a president had ever done that. But we're just seeing our administration in D.C. turn into a fucking theocracy. Like, we rail all day against Sharia law, and we rail all day against all these terrorist groups who want to live and rule based on their doctrine of Islam. Well, what's the difference here? All I see is Donald Trump and his administration moving America as close as they can to a Christian theocracy, where Christians are the ones who are being persecuted and deserve to be protected far more than the, actual people who face discrimination and religious persecution.
We take this step because we know that in solving the many, many problems and our great challenges, faith is more powerful than government, and nothing is more powerful than God. With us today is a living reminder of this truth.
All right, I'll stop it right there. So, what we have here is the President of the United States openly on national television, which other presidents have done in the past, but specifically Trump announcing a faith-based initiative in the White House that would implement policy into law to help out his fellow Christians. If this doesn't scream unconstitutional, if this doesn't get him impeached, what are we doing? Where's our country gone? The government shall establish no religion. They can't favor a religion. They can't endorse the practice of a certain religion. That's just the way the founding fathers intended it, and that's the way it needs to stay. We're a secular country. We're not a Christian Judeo, yada yada bullshit, whatever you hear from people like Ben Shapiro or others on the right. We're a nation built on Enlightenment principles. So people like John Locke and people like Voltaire and other brilliant minds of the past. Those are the people who shaped America, and it definitely isn't prayer. And God has no interest at all in American politics. There's a surprising amount of people on the right who, and obviously the religious right, that literally think that God elected Donald Trump. And I'm not making that up, and if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what will, unless you're one of those people who actually do believe it, who actually do believe that God interfered with our elections to make Donald Trump the president, to restore Christian values to a nation built on Enlightenment values and built on secularism and built on the freedom of religion, not just the favoring of one. So, with that being said, if you like what I do here on Facebook or YouTube, please like my page or subscribe to my channel. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell notification, because the content I do put out is a little sparingly and it's not as consistent as I wish it was, but when I do put out videos, at least you'll be notified of them. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And my cat's knocking shit off of the counter, so it's probably time to go. Peace.